Hey everyone, I'm Chris and this is Cue the Credits. Welcome back to Cue the Credits, the home of everything physical media and the art of collecting. It is finally October, finally spooky season, so here is my recap video for all the things that I picked up during the month of September. So if you saw my August video, there was a lot of callbacks to previous videos that I did showcasing the actual films. It's probably going to be the same here because I did have I want to say a little bit of a quieter month than August. Definitely cheaper month, which is good because October is going to be a little bit crazy. You also get the benefit of my collaboration with Well That Sucked of the 31 Days of Horror, which was its own little Blu-ray hunt in a sense slash pickups. So I'll show off the pile in this video, but if you do want to check out that full-length collaboration video, it will be linked just up there. Without further ado, let's get on to the pickups then. First off, we've got Master and Commander. This is the limited edition 4K steelbook, and I have done a review on that. That'll be linked just up there. That was with the next pickup, Kingdom of Heaven, another limited edition 4K steelbook. So bit of a Disney double that I did there. I absolutely love this design on Kingdom of Heaven. Super glossy, super nice. It's a lovely pickup. Absolutely great transfer on this. This one is also spectacularly sounding. There was a bit of controversy as I noted, but nothing on this side of things. Also with the UK edition we got embossing and debossing, if you can see that on there. For some reason they didn't get that in the States, so those were my first two pickups. These were both retailing from HMV for around about £30. So you know what happens. We pop it on the counter. Pop it on the counter. Wherever I'm putting the counter, it'll be there. Next up was a pickup for the other half, which has got a little bit of sentimental value for it. Unfortunately, didn't end up picking this up when it first came out. And of course, with Arrow's limited editions being actually limited edition, then you know how it goes. Just they sell out. So I've been looking for this on and off for a little bit of time, but it's always been sitting around about like 50 to 60 pounds, like double the retail cost, and I was point blank told to not pay that much, so you must listen. Then I saw on CEX's website that they actually had the limited edition in for £30, so the same retail cost. So I was like, oh, I'll have a look, and it was available down in Bristol. Thankfully, I got a friend down there and they managed to pick it up for me. So that is The Great Escape. This is the 4K limited edition from Arrow. Comes with a nice little book in there, standard case. It's a 3-disc edition, so it actually has The Great Escape and The Great Escape 2 both on 4K, and then a Blu-ray disc that's just packed full of extras. It's also got a nice poster in there as well. So managed to get it for retail costs. So it just shows if you wait a little bit, and this is the big maybe, you might be able to pick it up for an actually decent price. Or it'll be the same as the Dollars trilogy and it's just absolutely mental continued through. But really pleased with this. It's actually in really good condition as well, which is always a risk when you're buying from CEX secondhand, but really pleased with that. So that's The Great Escape. Another £30 on the total. God, we're at 90 already. Next up was actually one of my highest performing videos of the month, so I'll link it just up there, and that is Nicholas Wyndham Refn's The Pusher trilogy. This is a second sight release. It's 4K limited edition. There's nothing on the back, unfortunately. This stars Mads Mikkelsen is kind of the standout person on this, but it's also got the gent from F1 and also the gent from Superman. So all of these gentlemen have got films out in 2025, but it's a wonderful trilogy. As I said, the full video is going to be linked up there. Really worth checking out if you haven't already. These are phenomenal films. 45 on the total. Next up, and following on from August for trying to tick off the Marvel Steelbook backlog, I managed to get my hands on Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Another 4K Steelbook. Just to continue on that Marvel 4K train, it's another one ticked off the list. This was actually a gift but I believe it was £14, so I'll just pop that on the total of retail cost of what these should be. £14 from CEX. Did end up ordering one from Vinted actually before this one, and it came absolutely battered. No protection on it, nothing, so really frustrating on that side of things. Did end up looking on CEX, they had one relatively close, and like I said, it was only down to £14, so managed to tick another one off the list. It's a really nice design here with the many faces of Doctor Strange, and then you turn it around and you got Scarlet Witch there as well. The next two up are more reviews that I have done, so you may as well just click on the channel down there, look through the backlog if you haven't already, because you'll be able to see all of these. And the pickup was Hackers. This is Ian Softley's 90s hacking, like techno-y, like techno punk romp. Like it's mad, and I spoke about it in my review, but it is a really fun time. This is an 88 films release. It's a 4K deluxe collector's edition for the 30th anniversary. It's a really nice package. Like, it's got this slip cover, and then it's got like a nice little hard case on there with like both sets of art, and then it's just the and it's just an Amaray with some like art cards and stuff. If you want a deeper dive, I've done a full video on it, but it is a really fun release. This was £25 on the counter, but well worth it. Like, absolutely going to be a film that I revisit quite a chunk. And the next one, and you can never guess because, well, I've told you that already, there's going to be the next two ones are videos that I've done, but it is Night of the Living Dead. We're continuing the 90s theme with the 35th anniversary of Night of the Living Dead. This is the Tom Savini remake, and this is a really rad 4K steelbook. It's just, yeah, it's super cool if this picks up and everything like that. But once again, I've got a full video on it. This is a really cool release. It was another £25, I believe. On that one, it's sold out now, unfortunately. Here's hoping for a reprint, because it is absolutely worth every penny. Transfer on it's great, the packaging on it's great. It's a win-win. We're absolutely burning through this video, aren't we? I think it's mainly because I've talked about the majority of these pickups on various other videos, so thankfully you get a little bit of story time. Kinda. If you are a frequent viewer of this channel, you would have saw last week I put out a collaboration with Well That Sucked, where I did the 31 days of Halloween Blu-ray hunt, where I got tasked to go out and do a massive Blu-ray hunt for loads and loads of Halloween titles. Those titles are all here, so if you want to take a look, it's kind of spoiling a bit of the video. This is obviously the list, and we're starting with Trick or Treat tonight. I've just dated this video. You're seeing it a couple of days after the start of October, but this was obviously filmed at the start of October. Either way, in that video I noted the girl with all the gifts hadn't turned up yet, and it was being delivered. Actually arrived. Standard DVD, but it had a slip cover on there, and it's in pretty decent condition. It's only £1. But anyway, all of these specifically for this challenge, total will get added just there. A lot of DVDs purchased on this challenge just to make sure that I kept within budget this month. While on that Blu-ray hunt though, I did manage to pick up a couple of bargains, which sometimes you just can't say no to. First one was Fighting With My Family. So this is the Stephen Merchant directed documentary about Paige, the WWE wrestler who now goes as Saraya in AEW. It's got The Rock in, it's got Vince Vaughn in, it's got Florence Pugh in one of her early roles. The other half hasn't seen this and is a big Florence Pugh lover, but also isn't fond of The Rock. So I'm going to have lots of fun showing her this and seeing the emotions just go all over the place of who you should be rooting for. Also, The Smashing Machine is out this month, and I'm really excited for it. So I'm just in the mood for a bit of Dwayne Johnson. It's just how it is. But this was £2, as you can see there. Can't go wrong with £2 for a Blu-ray, right? Next up, I was working in another city, ended up going into a CEX to grab some stuff for that Blu-ray hunt. Unfortunately, they did have, well, they didn't have one of them, did have another thing. The other thing was damaged. It's really annoying, but these things do happen. Sometimes there are silver linings though, because in the distance, behind the tills, there's a little light. It's a little light that was shining, and I saw the Arrow Enter the Video Store box set, and I was like, oh my god, is that what I think it is? It's probably going to be the really shoddy version that isn't in the hard case, and it's going to be really expensive as well. Thankfully, the person who I was with said, you know what, we should queue up, you never know. So we did queue up. Thankfully, queue was tiny. Guy pulled it down and I got it. This is Arrow Video's limited edition Enter the Video Store box set. Now, I've been eyeing this up for a while, in a sense that I wanted it with two caveats. One, it had to be a decent price. Didn't want to be paying 50 quid for it. Two, it needed to be the hard box. Couldn't be like the standard slip where just the cases are inside it. Needed the hard box, needed all the gubbins in. As you can tell, this is the hard box. It's got all the gubbins in, and it was £32. Meant to be £35 actually, but it was priced up. I'm guessing they didn't, well, it was priced up at £32. They honoured it. Win-win. So it was payday. I treated myself. It still goes on to the September prices at £32, but I mean, what's not to like? I'm going to just have a little slip off with that. So as you can see, it's got this gorgeous artwork around it. This isn't new. It's I believe it's a couple of years old now. You've probably seen it around, but it is so rad. Top pulls off like that, and then let me just show you this. So you get 5 films in there. So you get Dolls, Cellar Dweller, The Dungeon Master, Robot Jock, and Arena. You also get a booklet. You get loads of art cards. You even get, and this might take me a while, so stand by. I remembered which one it was in. Because it's called Enter the Video Store, you even get an Arrow Video Store membership card. I didn't even know about that. Just a little nudge back, but yeah, so that is the Enter the Video Store box set. You get loads more stuff on it. By all means, if you want me to do a deeper dive and an actual video on everything that you get in this, then I'm more than happy to, because it is such a cool box set on that side of things. Managed to go through 2 of the 5 films so far. My full thoughts of those will be in my what I watched in September, but so far it's been worth every penny. So that is the Arrow Video Enter the Video Store limited edition. Picked up. Onto the final couple of pickups now. We were out and about on a little adventure, and the place we went has got like a little charity shop, which is sometimes really good and sometimes really bad. It's kind of the hit and miss that you get with charity shops. In this occasion, it was pretty good, not without some work. Walked in, they had a little Halloween section, and they had on there The Conjuring for £1. Didn't manage to pick up the 4K limited edition or the 4K of it yet. Do want to watch it this Halloween after seeing Conjuring Last Rites. So for £1, you can't really say no on that side of things. So just grabbed the standard version there. Next up, and my like charity shop tip, if you've had a look and there's like a few Blu-rays, or that, you know, there is some and they're not very good, always ask the person at the desk if they've got any more in the back, because these charity shops always have donations, always and always. Asked that question and they came down with a massive box. Everything in there was £1, which is a win to hear. So I had a little route around, picked up what I thought was decent to start with, obviously. Then I also had a second run and looked and went, that looks like it might be worth something, because you've got to have that second mind. If you can grab some of these titles, do a little flip into CEX or another retailer, then you get yourself, you might make some money back. So I did that. picked up a stack, and I think from that stack ended up spending like £8, but there was a couple of big box sets in there, like the Die Hard box set. There was an Oceans box set as well. Anyway, majority of them ended up trading those into CEX like an hour later, so you won't see them now, but I ended up basically doubling my money, which is a win-win. So though I paid money for these, they're kind of paid for anyway, and the money will get spent at CEX probably in the next coming months. But there is 2 titles that I ended up keeping. First off is Sully, Miracle on the Hudson. Now, I am a big fan of the Blank Check podcast with Griffin and David. It is something that keeps me on my very long drives for work, company, and they consistently go on about Sully. I saw it, it's got a slip cover, it's in really good condition. I couldn't not pick it up for £1 because it's been ages since I've seen this one. I haven't got it in the collection, so had to grab it. And then the next one, this is one that I will be trading in, but I wanted to watch it first, but it's got a decent chunk of value on it, so seemed interesting. So I was like, oh, we'll watch it and then we'll trade it in. Unless it's really good, then we'll keep it in the collection. And that is The Wraith. So this is like, I'm honestly not even sure. It says he's heaven sent and hell on wheels. It's got Charlie Sheen in and Randy Quaid. It's a Vestron Video Collector's Edition. I don't even know what that is. Either way, it was £1. It might be good. It might be terrible. It is a 92-minute film. You know, let's risk it. Why not? But either way, so those were my 3 charity shop pickups, not including the ones that I ended up subsequently trading in as well. And that is everything that I picked up in September. The total should be just here floating, I hope, if I've managed to edit it in correctly. It has been I want to say somewhat slower month, definitely cheaper than August on that side of things, but quite a few more pickups just on a cheaper side of things. October is going to be a totally different beast because there are a couple of big ticket sets that are coming out, namely being the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. So it's going to be a very, very small collection update for October, I'm sure, unless I somehow win the lottery. Who knows? What was your favourite film that I picked up this month? Or actually, let's turn that around. What was the favourite thing that you picked up? What is your like holy grail of September pickups? I'd love to hear about it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. I really appreciate you taking your time out your day and spending some time with me to talk movies. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.